Alfresco Al Natural is proud to support the Ellie Fund by donating meals to patients undergoing breast cancer treatment. Our hope is that by providing these meals, patients and their families will have one less thing to worry about, allowing patients to focus on healing and allowing families to spend more time together. Alfresco Al Natural and KM Foods are honored to be able to continue to support families in need through the Ellie Fund right here in the Boston area.
I received my diagnosis in 2006, February 2006. Chris was in the Marine Corps, and I had surgery because I had a lump, and the doctor called me. I was by myself, recovering at home after a few days. When the test results came in, he called and he said, it's cancer. It was terrifying. It was like the words just kept repeating in my head. In between all the treatments and surgeries and everything, we had a baby. And then a few years later, I got another phone call, and they said, your cancer from the initial diagnosis has spread into your lungs. So I was cancer-free for about 8 years, and they say now it's advanced cancer, stage 4, and you've got over 15 tumors in both your lungs.
I think I was, as her husband, I wanted to be the one that had to be a rock, so I rolled with the punches and we just pushed forward and we did everything we had to do. When it came back as stage 4, that was the first time I had a kink in my armor, and my heart sank more for her. Because I was like, how much more does she have to go through? It was the very first time I think I was ever scared of anything. I've been shot at and I wasn't scared. This scared me. It really did. Sharing the news with Kiara was something I didn't want to obviously, think about right when we first were told about the return of the cancer. Luckily, we have a great relationship with our daughter, and she's really a good kid. I know every parent says that, but she has something about her where it made my job very easy. So we went for a walk, and I told her, Mommy's sick, and there's going to be a lot of changes, and I need you to bear with me, and you can help me a lot, and we're going to take care of Mama.
She's my cheerleader.
Yeah.
Between, not having a cure and having a child now, and all this, the social worker came in and she said, there's this great organization, it's called the Ellie Fund. Let me fill out the paperwork for you and we'll get that going, and they'll contact you. And I was thinking, I don't even know these people, and they're willing to help. It's like, an extended family.
I think reaching out to the Ellie Fund for me was a no-brainer. As a man, I think we innately don't like to ask for help. I think I was wise enough, and I think that was one of the few times I had no problem saying, okay, let's do this. The services the Ellie Fund provided our family that we chose were the gift cards for supermarkets and the meals, and I think the very first time was the house cleaning. And it was very helpful. I work 2 full-time jobs. I'm not home very much, so it has a ripple effect with the help that the Ellie Fund was able to provide us. And it also allowed me to not have to worry about one other thing when I walked in the door that night, as far as I knew that, there would be meals or the shopping would be taken care of. So that also lowers stress. And I think there's enough going on in the house that every small little thing counts.
The services that the Ellie Fund provided helped with our daughter, because I could spend time with her rather than trying to figure out what to make for dinner and how to pay for groceries. And if I could describe the Ellie Fund in 3 words, I would say thoughtful, caring, generous.
It's vital to have an organization like the Ellie Fund to provide those much needed services. It's what do you need the most? It's food, it's help at home, it's childcare, or the rides, the camps, the array of things that the Ellie Fund offers are really the things that a lot of people overlook until you're in this situation.
Please give to the Ellie Fund and help continue this mission, because it's very important. There's so many cancer patients, breast cancer patients, that need your help, and they can't do it alone.